The Inner Temple, a mystic Mandala podcast. Talks on meditation, healing, and the journey back to yourself.
Welcome to the Inner Temple, a sacred space for meditation, healing, and spiritual reflection through guided meditations, soulful teachings, breathwork, and gentle wisdom. The talks on this show help you to quiet the mind, heal the heart, and return to the peace already within you. Whether you're navigating stress, anxiety, heartbreak, or spiritual awakening, each episode is an invitation to come home to yourself.
There is a moment every meditator eventually encounters. It is not dramatic. There are no fireworks, no announcement from the universe saying you have arrived. It is much more subtle than that. It is the moment when you realize you are not the noise. You are the one who is aware of the noise. And that single realization changes the entire relationship you have with life. Because for most of our existence, we believe we are our thoughts. A thought appears, I'm not good enough, and we believe it. A memory appears, they hurt me, and we relive it. A fear appears, what if something goes wrong? And suddenly our entire body responds as if the future has already arrived. But silence introduces us to something deeper. Welcome back to the Inner Temple. I'm Vijay and I continue to speak on the spiritual significance of silence. The silence that introduces us to something deeper, the witness, the sakshi. The ancient yogis called it sakshi, the one who watches, the one who observes, the one who remains untouched. The clouds move, but the sky does not chase them. The waves rise, but the ocean does not fight them. Thoughts come and thoughts go, but something within you remains still. This stillness is not passive. It is intelligent. It knows when to speak. It knows when to wait. It knows when to act. It knows when surrender is wiser than struggle. And that is why silence is not emptiness. Silence is the place where wisdom is born. There is a beautiful Zen story about a warrior who came to a master seeking peace. And the warrior said, I have conquered my enemies. So many enemies. I have achieved everything I wanted. I have the power, I have the respect, the wealth and the title, everything. But inside I am restless. Teach me enlightenment. And the master looked at him and said, come tomorrow morning and I will teach you. And the next morning, when the great warrior arrived, the monk sat with him in silence. There were no lessons, there was no talk, there were no words. Just the two of them sitting silently on the balcony overlooking the valley. Their eyes could carry their gaze far into the mountains. The warrior felt restless because he had not yet learned to conquer his own silence. He had not yet understood what it means to be silent in his own stillness. And as time progressed, he became calmer and more grounded. We have to give up. We have to learn to surrender like this mighty warrior. We have to give up our past, our beliefs, our wounds, our opinions, our need to be constantly right, our need to be seen, our need to prove. And then we can wonder about peace. Peace cannot enter a place that is not still. Peace cannot enter a place that is already occupied by our constant arguments with life. Silence is the doorway through which life enters. And I want to share something I've observed after years of guiding meditations and, of course, my own personal practice. Many people come to meditation hoping to find peace, but secretly they are hoping meditation will make them someone else. They want to become calmer, more successful, more spiritual, more enlightened. But there is a hidden trap. The desire to become something can itself become the obstacle. Because the person who is desperately trying to become peaceful is creating more struggle. Silence is not something you achieve. It is something you stop running away from. You must understand this. It is something to stop running away from. A flower does not struggle to bloom. It does not attend a seminar on becoming a flower. It does not compare itself to another flower. It simply opens when the time is right. The soul is the same. Your deepest nature is already complete. The noise is the only thing convincing you otherwise. There is an ancient saying, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. But what do we hear in silence? We hear things we have avoided. We hear our sadness. We listen to our longing. We listen to the questions beneath our distractions. And this is why silence can feel very uncomfortable in the beginning. Not because silence itself is painful, because silence removes our escape routes. Imagine a room that has been dark for years, and when you suddenly open the curtains, the sunlight does not create the dust. The sunlight reveals the dust. And then you have a choice. You can close the curtains again or begin cleaning. Silence is that sunlight, my friends. It reveals. It reveals to you about you and your life. And what is revealed can finally be cleaned, can finally be healed. Many people carry wounds from childhood. Words spoken to them, words never spoken to them. Moments where they felt unseen, moments where they felt they had to become someone else to receive love. And these experiences create inner voices. Sometimes we spend decades trying to silence those voices through achievement, through our ambitions, through money, through relationships, through constant activity so that we can forget ourselves. But what we resist continues to ask for our attention. Silence allows us to sit beside those forgotten parts of ourselves, not as a judge or a critic, but as a loving presence. Imagine a child crying in a room. Would you walk in and say, "Stop crying, this is inconvenient"? You wouldn't do that, of course not. You would sit beside that child. You would offer warmth. You would offer safety. Your wounded inner world needs that same compassion. This silence that I speak about is the place where you finally meet yourself with kindness. And that is why meditation is important. And meditation is not escaping life, it is entering life more deeply. A person who has touched silence does not become less human. They become more human. You try it for yourself and you will see that you laugh more fully. You will love more deeply. You will listen more carefully and you will forgive more easily. because now an unnecessary armor has been removed. That armor you have built around your heart. The heart was never meant to be protected forever. A closed heart cannot be hurt, I agree, but it also cannot fully experience love. This silence I speak about gives you the courage to open up again. There is a story from the Sufi tradition about a man searching for God. He traveled across deserts and he climbed mountains and he visited temples and shrines, sat with great teachers, and years passed. One day, exhausted, he met an old mystic sitting beneath a tree. And the seeker said, "I have searched everywhere. I have traveled the world looking for God. Tell me where I can find Him." And the old mystic smiled and he said, "Go back." And the man was confused and he said, "Back? But where?" The mystic said, "Back to where you started." The man became frustrated. "I came all this way." And the mystic replied, "Exactly. You went so far looking outside that you forgot where the treasure was hidden." And how many of us are doing the same? We're searching everywhere. More knowledge, more experiences, more achievements, more validation. Yet the one place we rarely visit is within. The silent sanctuary. The place where you have always belonged. The inner temple. The mind believes silence means losing something. But the soul knows silence means returning back to something or to someone. Returning to simplicity, returning to presence, returning to the moment before we created all our chaos and all our stories. Think about a baby. A baby does not wake up wondering, am I successful, or am I important, or how do people perceive me? A baby simply exists. There is no separation. There is no pretending and no performance. The spiritual journey is not about becoming something new. It is remembering what was present before the world taught us to perform. And perhaps one of the greatest illusions of modern life is that more information creates more wisdom. It does not. Information fills the mind, but silence transforms consciousness. You know what? You can read every book about swimming. You can study every technique. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos. You can memorize every instruction, but only entering the water teaches you to swim. I feel silence is entering the water. It is a direct experience. It is where knowledge becomes knowing, where philosophy becomes reality, where spirituality stops being something you discuss and becomes something you embody. So maybe today, for just a few minutes, sit with yourself. Not to fix yourself, not to improve yourself, not to become more spiritual. Just sit. Like sitting beside an old friend. Because beneath all the noise, beneath all the identities, beneath all the chaos, there is a quiet intelligence waiting for you. It has always been there. The voice beneath your voice, the presence beneath your personality, the stillness beneath your storm. And when you finally listen, you discover something extraordinary. Silence was never empty. Silence was always holding you.
listening to our show, The Inner Temple. If this episode brought you peace, clarity, or healing, share it with someone who may need it too. And until next time, breathe deeply, move gently, and remember, the sanctuary you seek is already within you. We are located in Plano, Texas. You can get more information about our meditation studio, festivals, and retreats at mysticmandala.org.